One Story a Day for Beginners. Published by DC Canada Education Publishing. Book 8 for August.
Story 1. Raining Cats and Dogs. "It's raining cats and dogs today," said the mother to her son. "Cats and dogs?" The boy quickly ran outside to see. He looked up to the sky, but he didn't see any cats or dogs. "What do you mean, Mom?" the boy asked. "How can it rain cats and dogs?" "Oh no, I don't mean cats and dogs are falling from the sky," said the mother. Then she said, "When people say that, they really mean it's raining hard."
Here comes the rain.
Story 2. A bird that cannot fly? Most birds fly, but not all birds. Do you know the ostrich? It's the biggest bird on the earth. It stands 3 meters tall and is 150 kilograms in weight. Yes, an ostrich is a bird, but it cannot fly. Why can't it fly? Its wings are too small. It does not need to fly. It can run fast. It runs 60 kilometers per hour. That's fast. Who needs to fly when you can run that fast? Ready, set, go!
Story 3. Baby Geese. Dad and I are at the lake. It is a very nice day. We see a mother goose. She is white. She is swimming in the lake. What are those yellow things behind her? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Her baby geese. The baby geese are following their mother. She will keep them safe. The mother goose and her baby geese swim across the lake together. What a beautiful family of geese! My dad takes a picture of them.
Come on, baby geese.
Story 4. PEI Potatoes. 1. PEI is a province in Canada. It is famous for many things. One of them is potatoes. One summer, my family decided to visit PEI. It is about 1,000 kilometers east of our home in Ottawa, Canada. After driving many hours, we finally got there. Standing at the potato field, we were all very excited. It was my first time at a potato farm. It was so interesting to see where potatoes grow. Are we there yet? Story 5. PEI Potatoes. 2. As we were looking at the potato plants and taking pictures, a farmer stopped by. He started pulling the plants aside. In a few seconds, he had dug out 2 big potatoes. He gave us the potatoes as a gift. How amazing! The potatoes came straight from the ground to our hands. I couldn't wait to cook these fresh potatoes.
Wow, that's a big one.
Story 6. Grandma's Gift. My grandma is 90 years old. One day, I told her I would like to get married and have lots of kids someday. She smiled. On my 15th birthday, my grandmother gave me a box. In it was her wedding dress and a picture of her wearing it. She was so pretty. Sometimes we forget that even grandparents were once young like us.
This is a special gift for you.
Story 7. Baby Dinosaur. Where did baby dinosaurs come from? Did they come from eggs, or were they born by their mother dinosaurs? Like birds today, baby dinosaurs were hatched from dinosaur eggs. A mother dinosaur lays an egg. She sits on the egg for many days to keep it warm. Then, when the baby dinosaur is ready, it breaks through the egg shell. Peep, peep, peep. A little dinosaur is born.
Story 8. The Amazing Brain. Computers can do many things. They are in our cell phones, airplanes, cars, and trains. They are in almost everything. These days, we use computers all the time, and we use them in many different ways. Did you know that you have the most powerful computer in the world? Where is it? It's part of you. It's your brain. Be good, brain. You can do many amazing things.
Amazing brain!
Story 9. More about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs lived on Earth a long time ago. They were the largest animals on land. But how do we know dinosaurs really existed? Well, when dinosaurs died, they left their bones behind. Some were preserved by nature. We call them dinosaur fossils. Dinosaur fossils have been discovered all over the world since 1819. But how do we learn about dinosaurs from their bones? What were they like? What did they eat? Were they friendly? Well, scientists use special tools to search for the answers.
It's huge!
Story 10. A Windy Day. I love the wind, but my dog Buck hates it. Buck has big ears. When he goes outside, the wind blows his ears up. My sister and I think Buck looks funny, and we laugh and laugh. My dad says, dogs' ears are very special. They can hear things that we can't. The wind can hurt their ears. My dad says that's why you should never blow in a dog's ears. It's not funny to the dog. Poor Buck. His big ears catch the wind.
Story 11. Skirts and Kilts. Girls wear dresses and skirts, and boys wear pants. Isn't that true? Well, not exactly. Girls can wear pants, we know that. But did you know that in some places, boys wear skirts and dresses? In Scotland, men sometimes wear skirts that are called kilts. They have been wearing kilts for hundreds of years. What special clothes do people wear in your country? Our kilts look like skirts.
Story 12. Not yet. 1. One day, I helped my grandma put some tomato plants in the ground. 1 week went by. I ran out to the garden, but there were no tomatoes yet. I was so excited to eat the delicious tomatoes. When will the tomatoes be ready, Grandma? I asked. Soon. Keep watering the plants. Tomatoes will come out when they are ready, she said.
Let's plant some tomatoes.
Story 13. Not yet. 2. 3 weeks passed. Still no tomatoes. My grandma said, "Keep watering the plants. Tomatoes will come out soon." I watered the plants and waited. 4 weeks passed and still no tomatoes. I became anxious. My grandma said, "Don't worry, good things come to those who wait." After 5 weeks, I could see some small tomatoes growing on the plants. 6 weeks later, Grandma and I enjoyed the most delicious tomatoes ever. Delicious.
Story 14. Wash your hands. It's time for lunch, the teacher tells her class. Don't forget, there's something you have to do first. What is it? They need to wash their hands. When you wash your hands, don't do it quickly. As you wash, sing the alphabet song. When you're done, your hands will be really clean, says the teacher. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The students sing the song as they wash their hands. Now their hands are clean, and it's time to eat.
Now we can eat.
Story 15. Radio. At a radio station, a person speaks or plays music. The sound goes out on the air and travels far. People who have a radio at the other end can hear this sound. When the internet came out, many thought that people would not use radios anymore. But that did not happen. Today, there are still about 2 billion radios in the world. People still love to listen to the radio.
Radio is like an old friend to me.
Story 16. Follow your food. Mom, what happens to my food after I take a bite? Eddie asks. His mom smiles. Then, she says, after you chew your food and swallow it, the food pieces go down into your stomach. What happens next? Eddie likes to know more. Amazing things happen. Your stomach juices break down the food so that it can get the nutrients for your body to grow big and strong. Wow! It's like a factory, says Eddie.
What happens next?
Story 17. Hot air balloon. Long before airplanes and spaceships, people dreamed of flying. They tried many ways, but none of them worked. Then one man had the idea of filling a big balloon with hot air. He would attach a basket to the balloon. The hot air would lift the balloon high into the sky. He called it a hot air balloon. At first, people were too afraid to try it. So, who were the first to fly? A rooster, and a duck. Wow!
What a
Story 18. Lightning 1. Sometimes, when there is a big storm, you will see a bright flash of light in the sky. This is called lightning. When you see lightning, you will hear a big bang. That is called thunder. Thunder is loud, but it is not dangerous. Lightning might look pretty, but it is very dangerous. It is very hot, and it can start a fire.
Look at that big flash of light.
Story 19. Lightning 2. If you are outside and you see lightning, what should you do? You should get to a safe place. Go inside and stay away from trees. If you are swimming or in a boat, get away from the water. Lightning can be very dangerous. When you see lightning, remember that thunder is never far behind. Stay safe.
I'm safe inside.
Story 20. Honey. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Bees buzzing everywhere. They look and look until they find flowers. They suck sweet water from the flowers and take it home. They use it to make honey. What do they do with the honey? They eat it. It is their food. People like honey too. It is one of the best foods on earth. Do you know why? Because it never goes bad. That's right. Even honey that is 2,000 of years old is still good to eat.
It tastes good.
Story 21. Ants. One day, a team of ants got into our house. I saw them marching in a line. They were looking for food. My mother didn't like that. She wanted to stop them from coming. That's not easy. She tried everything, from soapy water to vinegar. But the ants still come back. They come to our house whenever they want to. Ants are small, but they are powerful.
Mom, there are so many ants.
Story 22. A visit to the hospital. Susan is sick. She is in the hospital. Susan's friends come to visit her. They buy a nice card to cheer her up. They buy some flowers, too. On the card, they write, "Get well soon, Susan. We all miss you." Susan is happy to have such good friends. She is feeling better. The doctor says she can go home soon.
I feel much better now.
Story 23. Max the Dog. 1. Max was a good dog. He looked out for his people, especially the children, Daisy and Bella. "My favorite doll is missing," said Daisy sadly. "Don't worry," said Max. "I'll find her." Max searched all the rooms. He searched under the beds and dug behind the tree. He did not find a doll. But then he found a doll sock, a doll shoe, and a trail of doll clothes. He followed it.
Just follow me. Soon I will find it.
Story 24. Max the Dog. 2. "Come with me," said Max. Daisy followed Max to the yard. "See?" Max pointed to the pool. Bella was playing with the doll in the pool. "Next time, please ask to play with my doll," said Daisy. "Okay," said Bella. "I'm sorry." "Thanks, Max," said Daisy. She gave him a big hug.
There is my doll.
Story 25. Lost. Billy the little bee is out flying. It's a nice day. Soon, the little bee is lost. He cannot find his way home. Day turns into night, and Billy is still lost. He is scared and begins to cry. Suddenly, he hears a voice. "Billy, where are you?" That's his uncle. Uncle Bee has come to find him. Lucky for the little bee. On the way home, his uncle says, "Always pay attention to where you are, Billy. We don't want you to get lost again."
Nice day to be out flying.
Story 26. Think Twice. Joy was working on the computer. She had some work to finish. All done. She clicked print. The printer started printing. The pages kept coming. "Oh no, I clicked the button twice," said Joy. Her dad said to her, "Think twice before you print." Joy asked, "What do you mean, Dad?" "Paper means trees," said her dad.
Oh no! I printed it twice!
Story 27. A Big Lonely Tree. In Canada, there lives a famous tree. What's special about it? Well, it's the tallest tree in the world. The tree is more than 70 meters tall and almost 4 meters wide. Why is it lonely? The trees in the forest were all cut down except this one. People say that it took about 1,000 years for the tree to grow this big, but if someone had not marked it as "Do Not Cut," it would only take 5 minutes to cut it down. I'm lonely.
Story 28. Lizzie the Lizard. My father never liked my pet lizard, Lizzie. He always said, "I don't trust anything with a tongue like that." One day, I came home and sitting on my father's shoulder. I was so surprised. "What is going on?" I asked. "Lizzie just ate a big mosquito," Dad said. You see, the only thing my dad hates more than lizards is mosquitoes.
You can sit on my shoulder now.
Story 29. Handwriting. One day at school, our teacher, Mrs. Jones, shows Kate's homework to the class. She says, "See, her handwriting is beautiful." "Nice," some girls and boys say. One boy named Terry says, "My handwriting is terrible. I want to write well, but I don't have that kind of hand." Mrs. Jones says, "It's not the hand, it's the heart. Use your hand and heart. You all can have beautiful handwriting too."
This is a beautiful handwriting.
Story 30. Cooking with Grandma. Grandma asked me to help her prepare some food. When the food was ready, Grandma said, "Let's go to visit Mrs. Brown." "But what will we do with the food we just made?" I asked. Mrs. Brown broke her arm last week, said Grandma. This food is for her. When we brought Mrs. Brown the food, she was so happy. It felt good to do something nice for someone else.
Get well soon.
Story 31. Family Names. A family name is the name that all members of a family use. In English, people put their family name last, so it's also called a last name. In China, Li is one of the most common family names. How many people have Li as their family name? Almost 100 million people. What's the most common family name in Canada? It's Smith. How many? It's over 60,000 people. Wow!
We are the Smith family.